Hey guys, welcome back to Ashar Books. I'm here today to film my August wrap-up part 2. So these are all the books that I've read in the second half of August. So let's go ahead and get started. So I only read about 4 books in the past 2 weeks, so not a ton, but they were really good books. I liked most of the ones that I read. So the first one was Tide by Carrie Ann Cole. This is book 2 in the Devil's Wolves series by her. First book was Torn, and I really enjoyed that book. And I didn't think this one was going to be as good or like live up to my imagination, but I really liked it. It is about the brother from the first book who is kind of a recluse. He's had a really tough life. He had a really traumatic past, and he all of a sudden is in the woods in the middle of nowhere and hears this rapping or like banging sound, and he finds a trap door in the woods, and there's a girl inside of it who turns out had been taken captive about 10 years ago, and she'd been held captive all this time, and it's kind of their story. It was really gripping, really kind of just like it hurt your heart. But I love that this story kind of showed progression of time, because this girl was such a strong character, but if you get out of being held captive in horrendous circumstances, your first thought is not gonna be like, let me get into a relationship. So I love that it was a little more realistic in that sense, and you saw them grow as individuals, and you saw them go to like therapy and go and have to grow as people, and it wasn't just okay in the snap of a finger. So I loved this. It was very good, very just gripping. So if you're interested, definitely check this one out. The second book I read was Hollywood Scandal by Louise Bay. This is kind of your stereotypical actor moves to Maine to film a movie in a little tiny Maine town and falls in love with the girl next door who owns the house he's renting. It was really cute. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Oh, I gave the first book 5 out of 5 stars in case I forgot to say that. But this one I gave 3 out of 5. It was cute. It was kind of stereotypical. I mean, I'm a sucker for anything with an actor or an actress, so I'll read them even if it's not the best book. And it was entertaining, but I just felt like the characters were a little surface level. They didn't go too deep. I think they could have done a little bit more with them, and I kind of could see the plot like from the first couple of chapters, what was gonna happen. So, I mean, if you're looking for a light, fluffy Hollywood read, definitely check it out, but don't maybe like run to get it. The next one was When It's Real by Erin Watt. I already have a whole review of this book on my channel, so if you're interested, check that out. I did give it 5 out of 5 stars. It was very cute. I have had a really hard time kind of connecting with YA contemporaries lately. I don't know if it's just that I'm getting older or if it's just the books I've been reading, but this one did not have that problem. I really enjoyed it. It's again about a Hollywood rock star who kind of needs to revamp his image, so his management team decides they're gonna get him a fake girlfriend who's like perfect and pristine and has no bad history or anything like that, and kind of fake date. Obviously, it's a YA romance. They do form some kind of a relationship over the book. Oakley, who's the male, and Vaughn, who's the female, were just really relatable characters, and even though I have no amount of celebrity, I'm not a celebrity at all, I really related to their characters just on a human level, and I thought it was just adorable. Really cute. If you want a YA contemporary, and if you're a little bit not in the YA maybe specific demographic, if you're a little bit older, check this one out, because I really liked it and I thought it was a little more relatable than some of the other ones I've been reading lately. Oh, by the way, Erin Watt is also the author who wrote the Paper Princess series, so if you liked that series, you probably will like the writing style, but this one's definitely more YA as far as the romance goes than that series. So if you were a little put off by the steaminess of the Paper Princess series, definitely still check this one out. And the last book that I read was The Duchess Do by Tessa Dare. I loved this book. I've been hearing so much about it and had been getting so much buzz, so I was a little nervous about reading it, but I still loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It's about a duke who he's handsome, charming, but he goes to war and he comes back with a bit of a disfigured face. I think it was a bomb that went off in his face. So he decides that no one's gonna want to marry him. His fiance broke up with him because of it, but he still needs an heir. So he decides he's gonna have a marriage of convenience, that's what he needs. And lo and behold, a seamstress walks in who is doing his ex-fiance's wedding dress and is like, I need to be paid. Sorry, the camera cut off, so I'm back. So yes, basically he makes her a deal and says, I will make you a duchess, and she eventually accepts after some like thinking it through. It was very adorable, a little far-fetched. Would it really happen? Probably not, but I still really enjoyed it. And Tessa Dare writes the best feisty feminist heroines for like a Regency romance. So definitely check this one out if you're interested at all in checking out historical romances. Okay guys, those are all the books that I read for the second half of August. Let me know down below what your favorite book was for this month or any recommendations that you have for me. I would love to know. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.